Hello and welcome to Elevate Within. I'm your host, Sandy Davis. Now, before we go any further with this podcast, I want to take a moment to tell you what Elevate Within really is, because this isn't just another show. It's a space I wish I had when I was going through life, business, personal, navigating through the decades. Elevate Within is a safe space for women, especially women in business who are navigating burnout, rebuilding, and figuring out who they are outside of survival mode. We've been taught keep going, even when we're exhausted, even when we're breaking, and no one talks about what that actually does to you emotionally, physically, and spiritually. What will be shared are real conversations, not curated, not filtered. Stories from women who have experienced corporate burnout, starting over in their life, building businesses, reclaiming themselves, being an entrepreneur, as well as a mother, a wife, and a caretaker of our elders. Honest discussions about fear, identity loss, imposter syndrome, and even successes that didn't feel like success. You're going to hear the parts people usually edit out when they're talking about their story and their wins. We're going to go through deeper layers. This is about finding your voice again, learning how to stop shrinking in rooms that were never meant to define you, and becoming the version of yourself you've been holding back. Life and executive coaching perspectives. There will be moments where I coach, where I guide, where I share what has helped me and what I've seen help other women step into the next level. I will have special guests who provide executive and life coaching skills, therapists, women who discuss what happens to our bodies when triggers of stress, burnout, panic attacks, and unresolved trauma makes its way to the surface. And yes, we're going to talk about the hard things, but we're also going to find the humor in the pain, because sometimes humor is the only thing that can get us through some pain points. This space is for the women who feel like she's been holding everything together, but knows there's more for her. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're becoming. And this is where we elevate from within. Now, I want to share a piece that I wrote a few weeks ago, and it's something that I think most of us can relate to. I'm sure it'll resonate with some of you women. And the title of this story is called Stop Shrinking to Fit into Rooms You Have Already Outgrown. At some point, you have to make a decision to stop over-explaining, to stop discounting your value, to stop making yourself smaller just to make others feel comfortable. If you've put in the work and the years, and you've learned the lessons, your experience has value. It's okay to stand in that. For those of us building businesses, shrinking shows up in quiet and dangerous ways. One example is lowering rates just to become competitive. Others can include second-guessing your pricing the moment a prospect pauses, softening your language when you're describing your impact, holding back on marketing because you don't want to take up too much space. But here's the truth. When you undervalue your work, you give the world permission to do the same. Knowing your worth isn't about ego. It's about alignment. Alignment between your expertise, the transformation you provide, and how you show up in this world. There will always be people who will question your vision or doubt your why. Let them. You're not here to convince the skeptics. You're here to build something meaningful, sustainable, and true. Stand in your value. Speak your truth. Show up unapologetically. The right people will recognize it. And those are the people you build with. If this resonated with you, stay connected to this space, because later this week, we're going deeper into the truth behind burnout, rebuilding, and what it really takes to step into who you are becoming. Until then, don't shrink, don't silence yourself, and don't forget who you are. This is Elevate Within, where we rise personally, professionally, and from within. Keep going, keep becoming, and keep choosing yourself. I'm your host, Sandy Davis. Take care.